Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this video from. I'm Dr. Katie, your radio. There is something for us to learn today. Of course, that's why I'm here. Today, we'll be talking about dehydration. Dehydration is a very important topic because 70% of the human body is water. Water is important for the normal functioning and physiology of the human body. Some of us that will not drink water until we want to eat, gather here, there's something for us to learn. You will not drink water until there's food on the table, meaning that you're going to drink water just 3 times a day, only when you are eating. Please come, water is important. You must be deliberate in drinking water. As a woman, you drink 3 to 3.5 liters of water per day. As a man, 4 to 4.5 liters per day is the water that you are needed to drink, except for some few individuals that have problems with their kidneys that are already on dialysis. Because the more water you take, because you are not able to excrete it, the more likely you will have some pulmonary symptoms that will teach you to go for frequent dialysis. Okay, so for people that is having chronic kidney disease, people that are already on dialysis, people that the doctors have told you the amount of water you should take per day, this lecture of adequate rehydration is not for you. Just follow your doctor's prescription on how much water you should take and how many times a week you should be dialyzed. Water is important for the normal physiology and normal functioning of the human body. What happens when you don't have enough water in the body? If you don't have enough water in your body, you begin to have increased taste. Increased taste meaning you have the desire to drink water. You want to drink water, your mouth is dried, your tongue is dried, your eyes are dried too. You know, we wet, when we blink, we wet our eyes. Your eyes can be dried too. Your eyeballs can be sunken. You know, it goes deep. Your skin can be dried and thin. Some people will be warm, you know. You feel warm because you don't have enough water in your body. It can also be that you feel, some people will tell you that they feel pepperish. It might just be that you're dehydrated. Others will say that they are hot, their body is hot. And meanwhile, if you put a thermometer on them, their temperature will be normal. Others will say, I feel heat inside. It might just be that you are dehydrated. So whatever vague symptoms that you have, that your doctors at the time will find difficult to make diagnosis and think of what exactly is the problem, it might just be that you are dehydrated. So ensure that you are drinking water today. Why are people dehydrated? One, it can be as a result of inadequate intake of water. Some people don't drink water, like I said earlier, until they want to eat. And you only eat 3 times a day, meaning that you're going to drink water 3 times a day. That's about 1.5 liters, which is not adequate for any adult. Okay, so you must be seen to be deliberate with water. There should be a prescription for the amount of water that you will take per day. 2, when there's excessive loss of water. And how can you lose water? 1, you can be excessive vomiting, people who is sick, somebody who is vomiting, you know, it can also happen in pregnant women. That is why for people who are pregnant and vomiting, you know, when you talk about morning sickness, you have hyperemesis gravidarum, meaning you are vomiting too much in the first few weeks of pregnancy. Please, you must be intentional. You must try as much as possible to drink plenty of water or talk to your doctor so that they ensure that you are not dehydrated, because dehydration will put you at risk of having abortion or having to have problems with pregnancy, with keeping your babies, okay? So excessive vomiting can be the reason why your water in the body is not adequate. Diarrhea, okay? Diarrhea can be the reason. When you talk about diarrhea, passing too much stool, watery stools, can be the reason why the water in the body is not adequate. Excessive perspiration, when you sweat a lot and you are not taking enough to commensurate with what you are losing, it can be the reason why the water in your body is not enough or not adequate. For example, people who are into sport, athletes, okay, footballers, okay, after a rigorous exercise or after a rigorous sporting activity, you must have had a lot of sweat, you must have sweated a lot, you must have lost a lot of water. That's why you need to rehydrate by drinking a lot of water too. All right? So having to sweat a lot or sweat so much and not drinking enough of water to replace all that you have lost can be the reason why the water in your body is not enough. Another reason why the water in the body might not be enough might be that for people who are chronically ill, somebody that has been sick for a long time, the person has not been able to take enough orally to commensurate with all that is needed in increased metabolic state. This is because when people are sick, the body will be in high metabolic state, trying to meet up with demand. And at that time, the person is not taking adequately. And so the person can have inadequate water. Dehydration is a very significant part of care, right? When you talk about people who are sick, because if the water is not adequate, such individuals are at risk of kidney disease, kidney problem. They call it acute kidney injury. And that kind of acute injury, that kind of acute kidney injury that is occurring as a result of inadequate intake of water is referred to as pre-renal cause of acute renal injury. So protect your kidneys, drink plenty of water, and stay healthy. Hope you've learned something. Bye.